Watch the video and I will be telling you the story till the end. Well, I had to record my voice and I had to make this video to show what's going on with this cat. And I'm not trying to prove anything, I'm just trying to follow her case and if anybody can help with her case. Um, when I received her, she wasn't in this situation before. And I just saw her when, at the beginning, she has her own sister. Her sister, she's doing fine. It is the same shape of Toto, but she's growing very well, bigger than her. But Toto, she seems is still like 6 month old, and she's not increasing in her weight. So actually, I'm recording this video to if somebody can help to solve her situation. Basically, when I found her, she wasn't able to eat. Whenever she's trying to eat, she was vomiting, and the passing stool was very dry. And barely she can eat, and she was getting beaten, and she was getting more weak. But she's strong. But the situation of her bones was making her weaker. So I decided to give her some small care. She didn't have those wounds on her legs or arm or anywhere else at that time. I had a kitten, it's called Jack. We thought maybe the cat bite the hand of the cat, and then we came to find out actually the other hand started to have the same injury as well. So we knew that actually there is something wrong with her. It's not the cat which bitten the hand of the cat by itself. So instead of increasing the problem, I tried to take a precaution for the cat, to take her to the vet and try with multiple doctors to see her situation. And I do have the results of her biopsy also for the other hand. So she started with the first hand on her right side, and they did an operation, and it went very well. And she had the antibiotic, and after 1 week exactly, you could say, to 2 weeks, the injury has been cleared and everything went fine. While the other hand, the left hand, started uh, to appear. So when I saw that, then I said to the doctor, does that mean it could come back to the first hand again? Or maybe it could appear in another joint? He said, no, it's probably not possible. Then, while we are trying to do some precaution for the left hand, which they didn't agree to do so, it started to increase and became really worse. And they didn't want to make an operation also. I said, why don't you do the same operation which you did in the first hand? And the body didn't start to accept the antibiotics. She started to vomit, and they changed the antibiotic, which they gave her to her like 3 times to 4 times, the group of the family by itself. Now, I'm gonna show you what happened next. The wound didn't cure. Like now, it has been 4 months. I'm following her case, and she's losing blood a lot, and she's not even putting weight. She looks like 6 months, and actually, she's bigger than that. Her sister, she's bigger than her. All the cats were smaller than her. They're starting to growing bigger than her, and so this the right side video which I'm showing about the blood. Actually, they asked me to bring her after I tried to cure her, and the hair started to grow on the left hand. They said we need to open it again. I said, why do you want to open it again and to go with the previous procedure? And she's going in pain. Give her time. And actually, they give her a certain medicine which it can make the wound open. I felt so, but I didn't want to suspect on them. I just went according to what they want. I give it a time, and then I took her back again. The wound started to be really bad with the medication which they gave it to her, and then they took a biopsy, and then they described for her two kind of medicine to have it 3 times a day, And then I said, if it didn't work at the first, how do you add uh, the medicine again to her? That was really killing. And then when they wanted to open the wound again, another place appeared, which you can see the blood, which she started to bleed more. So I'm asking them, are you able to cure her or are you gonna kill her? They didn't say a word. I said, no, she's not gonna die. I said, but she has been losing blood since 4 months now. And this is the worst situation than even it didn't happen before. The wound started to be fine at the beginning, but as a doctor, as a vet, you suggested that to bring her back again and to open her hand. And after opening the hand, another wound started to appear, and also her leg was really getting worse. So they called me. They said, can you bring the cat in the second day? I said, I can't bring her. Would you like to come and take her because I'm not capable to reach you every time? So they came and take the cat and they said, we just want to change the hand wound. She needs to have like a cleaning, deep cleaning, and so on. I said, okay, you can come and take her and bring her back. I've waited till 11 o'clock in the evening. They didn't bring her back home. 12 o'clock, they didn't send anything. And then maybe at 1 o'clock around, something like that, they sent a message. Well, the doctor said, let her stay. So when the doctor says, let her stay, the meaning the situation really went bad with them. And the cat really is not getting a proper cure. She's getting really worse than before. And then I just kept it quiet. I said, let me wait because actually the cat, when it stays in the vet, per 1 day is going to cost you 500 dirhams. And I just kept it quiet. I said, okay, she went for only the cleaning. So let me see now what's going to happen with that. They didn't give me any report the first day, second day, third day. The third day, they start sending me her videos for maybe for 4 days they're sending me only her videos. And actually when I see the cat, I see her in a bad situation. The first time it seems that they tortured her. She didn't have enough sleep, or probably she didn't even sleep. She was exhausted. I said maybe probably they cleaned the wound or they tried to do an operation. So I said, like just zip it, just keep it quiet, don't even talk about it. And then the second time I saw her like she's not really comfortable. She's just forced to eat. I was like, even the food that they're giving it to her, like she doesn't eat these dry food. So I thought maybe she likes that food, but in the end, I wasn't sure if they were giving her food. So I asked them in the third day. I said, "What is the weight of the cat? Is she's increasing in weight?" They didn't ask. They didn't answer me. They said, "We're gonna ask the doctor," and they never replied back. The coming day, I said, it seems that she's not comfortable with the video which you sent it to me. Is she's fine? Oh, we're gonna ask the doctor and we're gonna reply on you. Then in the yesterday, on the 2nd of Feb, now I'm gonna show you the cat how I received it when I asked them like, um, you took the cat and then what? Can you send me her reports since the beginning when you started with her till the end? Um, they didn't send the report. They just wrote for me, oh, we're gonna bring the cat today, after maybe 1 week or more. And I just kept it quiet because I didn't want to flame nothing, and I know that there is something is going wrong, and I didn't want to really to get upset. So I said, better to get a second opinion or third opinion from any other doctor. They're not sending me the reports. Whenever I go there, they don't send the reports. They were a good vet, to be honest. I mean, they are taking care of the vet, I mean, the animal or the cat really in a nice way, in all the kinds of cats. But I've seen many clients, they have worries when they have a cat which is sick. I saw one of the clients, he was really worried. And even when the doctor talks to me, I don't know, they're trying to make a story sometimes. Okay, I do trust them, I don't have any suspicions on them. But some other doctors, they were very honest, they said we cannot cure her. Who goes through this process, it will keep on. It's like something, they have it in their genes. So when I'm asking them what's wrong with her, they're not even answering me. I said, you know, when you start paying and paying and you keep on paying and you don't get an answer, I don't think so that is a really good thing, because you can't understand what's wrong with a cat that you can cure. And I'm not sure if they know what they are doing. So when they kept the cat for 1 week, I knew that they're doing experimental on her. So I'm gonna show you, this is how the cat, I received her. She was really going bad. The look at the leg. We got shocked in the house. We're almost going to cry. We're almost going to cry inside the house when we saw her, because we are three who's taking care of her and we care for her, even though she's a cat. It's a soul. And then you just wait a little bit. I said, okay, we're going to see what's going to happen. They kept it quiet for a while. They didn't say anything. They didn't send me no instruction. They didn't say anything how to take care of her after sending her back. And then suddenly you're gonna get a receipt that there is a payment. What kind of a payment? You know, the cat. This cat has a small capacity to eat, but when I received her, she was starving to death. Bones was appearing. All her bones were appearing, and she was really in a bad situation. Now, if you were in my shoe, which cost you gonna pay the vet? And I didn't want to flame it. I didn't want to make any kind of argument with them. And they said, oh, this is for the medication. You have to pay for it. I said, what kind of a medication? You already asked for the biopsy. You did an operation. And we have been already paid for all her medication. And I was been asking you what needed to be done. Now, the idea is not about the money, but they're creating situations that the people has to pay. And the problem, they don't know that I do treat. I'm aware about these certain things, but I just said, let me keep the special things or the speciality to the special people. So what now is I've decided to take care of her inside the house, no vet anymore. If anybody would like to help with her situation, please help in a proper way, because it's a soul also goes through the pain, and sometimes the cat doesn't sleep with the pain. It's just like a human, and she's really small. So I thank you for following, and if you have any kind of an advice, please add your comments down there, and I'll be following her case. And if you are interested, I will do certain treatments for her from my side, and I'm gonna post the results if it went well, if it didn't go well. I did my researches yesterday the whole day. I didn't sleep at night till the morning somehow, just to make sure all the procedures which I'm going to do it to her, it will work. And I hope it will work, because sometimes most of the treatment, it depend on psychological also effect, because it's like the human. Most of the cure, if you want your patient to be cured, you need your loved people, or like if the father he's in pain, for example, he needs his children to be next to him, or his wife, or whomever loved him. This is part of the medication. It's part of the cure. Like 30%, it can go 40% of cure when he has people around him. So I believe this cat needed that kind of a love. That's why I didn't agree that she could stay there, because there's some cats doesn't trust the strangers, and she's one of the cats which she's very decent, doesn't mingle with everyone. She has a certain things that needs to be done in daily. She's very quiet. um she's lovable with everyone, and everybody, to be honest, missed her in the house. Although my father didn't accept her before, but then even him, when he saw her situation yesterday on the 2nd of Feb, he his heart was almost going to come out from his body. Thank you for watching, and I'll be posting her situation, and I'm gonna list what medication I've try to give it to her, because it worked before, and her hair started to grow and the wound started to be cured. But the doctor's suggestion to open it, and I didn't understand why he did that. All the best for you. Thank you for following. Please just write for me the comments that whatever you think. And if you have a good doctors, I will be just putting their results in the end, so you can just go through it and check it. Thank you.